Welcome back to Wood Acres. Today we're digging, splitting, and planting hostas by the pond. We're getting a gorgeous day here today. I got the grass mowed and everything weed whacked yesterday, so things are looking tight and nice. We're getting a lot of growth here from spring plants. The columbine is blooming beautifully, and we also have the lupin starting to put on its first blooms. Gorgeous. I do love me some purple. Oh, and we still have a hyacinth. It's trying. But recently we started planting things out at Mumbles Pond, and I am calling that Mumbles Pond now. It just rolls off the tongue nicely. We have Mumbles Pond out there, and we need to get some more plantings. We did irises last time, so we are starting to get some green out there. We got a few clumps of irises spread around the banks, but we have a lot of bank to cover out there, and we need a lot more plants. So we're just shopping around the gardens here, trying to figure out what we can transplant. I'm Pup, and I'm thinking this garden is going to get completely taken over. This has the 9 bark in it, which the 9 bark is pretty nice, but I think my parents are tired of it, so they don't want this in here anymore. We're going to have to do something completely different with this garden. Now, I do like the 9 bark, and it is a native in this area, so I would like to have one here on the property. But they also don't transplant well, so I don't think we're going to be able to get this one out and back into the landscape, especially with where we're pulling it out from. It's not going to be that easy. But we also have some other plants in this garden that I think is going to be best if we pull them out first, and I think we're going to start with these hostas. It's been a few years since I put these hostas here in the back, and they're starting to get bigger, but we're going to go ahead and pull them out, split them up, and see if we can get them spread across the pond bank. Oh, the geyser! Gorgeous! And we even have some volunteer hostas down here on the lower level. We have a small one here we can pull, and a little bit bigger one right here. Oh, and there's another one in the corner. So I think there's enough hostas in this bed that we can get pulled out, split out, and planted today. And then perhaps next pond planting video, we can do daylilies, because we have a bunch right here. And we're going to have to get all these pulled out here so we can get the 9 bark pulled out. And I guess this volunteer lupin can probably go out too. But let's stay focused and start with the hostas today. I'm Pop. You ready to garden? Yeah, it's going to be a hot one today, Pup. Don't eat that. This is what we're looking for. This is a good single clump. We're going to try and separate these out a little bit, but I don't have to get them all small. Hey, don't crush them. But if we can get them split up, it's going to be better because they're going to cover more surface area of the bank. So we're just going to try and work them loose. Be able to cut it. That should be good too. Nice. I think we have 12 separate hostas we can plant out there at the pond. Gorgeous. Hump up. Oh, we need the shovel. You gonna help? And there it is. I am feeling good about these plantings. We have 4 hostas here planted above the spillway, and these 4 hostas actually have the ground cover mixed in, so they should spread pretty good on this hill. And then earlier today we got the solar waterfall put back onto the pond, so I put this little hosta right next to this log stump I put there to block the bucket, and I think that'll work out just fine. And then I added more to the hillside there beyond the willow. And I am just trying to fill in that entire hillside with plants. I have an iris there on the bottom, and then I have a bunch of hostas we just plugged in, but I'm going to be plugging in some lilies too. Any of the herbaceous perennials that we have around the property that I can dig up and split, and they'll give a good root base to the bank. Careful, Mav, I don't have your vest on. Hey, back up. Those are tadpoles, bud. I didn't put any hostas down in this little marshy area because I think the ducks and the geese might eat them, especially whenever they're young. But hopefully we can still get some of the hostas established up on the bank there. Careful, Mav, you're beyond the limit there. I'm not sure where it drops off yet. I gotta get in there and figure out where the ledge is. Mav, come back here. You don't have your vest on. Don't be too confident. Good boy. But we got water flowing on the pond, and now we're starting to get plantings out here. The hostas aren't gonna help with the filtration, but they are gonna help with holding the bank in place. But we are gonna be getting more plants also in the water to help with the filtration. Careful, Mav. And I can even bring some floating plants out here for my aquariums, but we have to wait for it to warm up just a little bit more. Ducks, we'll get you out here soon. Now I would prefer to have the island bank completely covered up before we let the ducks back out here. I don't want them to start dabbling that edge and then getting the dirt loose. But I think real soon here I'm gonna have to get the boat out and go over to the island and get it weed whacked down and get the tree planted. It's getting long out there. Without having the ducks and the geese out here, I have to trim it myself. And my dad's doing some work out there on the pine green, trying to raise it up, get it to the height we want it. But there's a lot of dirt moving to do. But alright, I think we got mission accomplished here. We got hostas planted by the pond. And we can definitely get more out here, but I can only do so much per day. But we are going to be also digging out those lilies from that same garden bed, trying to get them planted out here as well as we empty that entire bed for a new garden makeover. That's going to be all for this one. Not only did we get hostas transplanted out to the pond, but we also got the Royal Empress and the blue spruce out front pruned back. And we needed to prune back that Royal Empress so it could have some stockier branches and be a little bit stronger in the wind. With it being such a fast growing tree, it has pretty weak wood. But that's going to be all for this one. We got a few more things done here in the gardens, and if you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo and maybe Maverick on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.